Okay, so just in case you weren't in class and you may be doing an RPL, I'm going to go through this with you quickly. What are you going to be doing for these 3 units? So this is basically your assessor skill set. So you've got TAE SS401B, plan assessment activities and processes. So I need evidence of you planning. I need evidence of you assessing. I need evidence of you participating in a validation. Okay. So what you'll be doing, you'll be creating 2 simple instruments. You're going to validate courseware. In the other workbook, we go through the, you need to be assessing competence of 2 different people and an RPL candidate. So this is for all the units. You need to be mapping. You're going to plan out assessments. You're going to unpack a unit. Most of this is going to happen in class time. Now, if you didn't do it in class time, obviously, that's why you're probably watching this video. So let's see. At the end of the day, for all those units, okay, you need to be able to create an assessment instrument from a unit and feel comfortable and confident that you know what the requirements are. Being able to check mapping and do mapping, having a grasp on what validation is and how it's done, know how to make an assessment decision, report and record evidence, and understanding VET's assessment structure and all of its moving parts. I've just made some steps here for completing. This is for all the units, including what's in this workbook and the workplace workbook. The reason there's 2 different workbooks is because I just have the one for everyone in class and then the other workplace one for later. I email that after class. So it just goes through and kind of gives you some steps on how you can get through this on your own. I need you to put your name there and tick yes that you're happy with all that and sign and date. There's a video that goes through all of these earlier in the online portal. This is for me to fill in, so don't worry about that. Okay, I need evidence of you unpacking a unit. So if you're doing this, you're going to need to read these instructions. Make sure that you do all this stuff. That's the criteria I'm going to be taking you off on. Fill this in. And yeah, unpack away. If you're creating a simple instrument, okay, so this is, again, read these instructions and all that because that's going to be really helpful for you. This is what I'm going to be assessing it against, okay? So I've got templates for you here to use. If you have your own, that's fine. If you are doing an RPL, you're bringing in your own evidence and all that, I'm going to need to, on top of this, what you're looking at now, validate that it's authentically your own work, that you actually did create that instrument and it wasn't, created by someone else. So we'll discuss how we want to do that. But like I said, here's some templates, or if you have your own, that's fine. So you're going to be obviously creating it from a unit of competency. Okay, mapping. So I need evidence of you mapping those units. So at least 2 instruments, and so both those instruments need to be mapped. All right. Now I've got a mapping matrix for you here in this workbook that you can use, or if you have your own map, that's fine too, just as long as it covers off on everything. You need to trial your instruments. So in here is a template. If you trial it, let's say you just get a coworker or something to trial it and you want to video that, different things or whatever, that's fine. At the end of the day, I need the evidence of you trialing. So trying out the instrument before you use it. All right. You're going to need to participate in validation. So you need to do 2 different ones. So if you have evidence of that happening, that's great. This is everything that I'm going to be expecting. This is what I'm assessing against. Now again, if you didn't do this in class with me, then we're going to need to find another way to make sure we can authenticate it and that prove that it actually did occur and yes, you were there and all that sort of stuff. Here's a couple validation forms. Different ones to use. I used the 2 different ones in class just to expose them to different ones. And then I need evidence of you assessing an RPL candidate. So here's an actual RPL assessment. What's not included is the actual case study. So obviously we've been in touch, and I'm getting that paperwork to to you. If you have conducted RPLs before and you have evidence of that being conducted, great. Let's send that through. And again, we'll need to find a way to authenticate that that is actually was you making that assessment decision. And I think that's everything. So hopefully this was helpful. And if you have any questions, feel free to contact NCT, contact me, your assessor, your trainer, and we'll get this evidence through.